Hi class, welcome to your English 1C course. My name is Miss Surenyan-Krech and I'm the instructor for the course for this winter session. This class is beginning January 6th and it's going to end February 14th. It's about a little over a month, about 6 weeks. And I want to first go over the syllabus of the class, and then I want to go over some basic things on Canvas and to get you started for this first week of your class. First of all, I want you to know that all the work that you're doing here in Canvas through this online course is the same amount of work or the same work you would be doing as if you were in a face-to-face class. And even though our interaction is not physical, there is an interaction going on. I am looking at your work. You are looking at me. I make a lot of videos and I post videos all the time. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. But you're still in the class. Your attendance is calculated through your work that you do on Canvas and the hours you spend on Canvas. I get a printout of the hours that you spend on Canvas, and that's your attendance for the class. And this is how you attend the class. You attend the class on your own time, and you participate in the work for the course. So here's my syllabus on the screen, and I'd like to go over it with you. My name is Miss Surenyan-Krech, and this is my email. And so I'm available via email, and you can email me via Canvas and ask me any personal questions that you may have. Now, I am only responding to emails Monday through Thursday during business hours. So if you send me an email at 12 o'clock on a Friday night or 12 o'clock on a Saturday night, I am not going to see that email until Monday. So that's the only days that I look through the email is Monday through Thursday. I do have my campus phone on my syllabus, but I will not be in my office and I will not have office hours during the winter session. So please keep that in mind. I do respond to emails during the week, and if you have questions, that's when I will respond to you. What I have here on my syllabus are your student learning outcomes, the objectives, and what you need to be able to do in order to pass this class successfully. The first is to use strategies of critical thinking and composition in reading, which include the ability to recognize and construct claims, analyze, evaluate, and question the reliability of evidence, examine the use of logical and structural methods, demonstrate the understanding of formal and informal fallacies, and apply these critical thinking strategies to various modes of thought, perform in-depth research using course materials as well as primary and secondary sources to prepare research-based essays and other written work that utilize a variety of rhetorical modes to support a thesis. Apply conceptual and theoretical frameworks that have been placed into culture, political, psychological, aesthetic, and social contexts in research-based essays. Find, analyze, interpret, evaluate primary and secondary sources, incorporating them into written essays using appropriate documentation format without plagiarism. Write research-based essays that have a clear thesis and coherent paragraphs. Demonstrate an excellent command of vocabulary, grammar, spelling, and punctuation. So those are your outcomes for this semester, and that's how I'm going to be grading. And the rubrics for the class all fall under the outcomes. Now, if you, this class is kind of a continuation of English 1A. So if you've taken English 1A and you had some struggle, you struggled with writing a little bit, I do suggest that you go to the Writing Center in C345 to get tutoring on papers before you submit them. So this class will do everything that you did in English 1A, but more reading, more writing, more analysis, and more in-depth work. So that's the primary focus of this class. So for academic integrity, I have some words to say about that. So I have a zero tolerance for plagiarism of any form. So that means either copying and pasting off the internet or anything and putting it without documentation, or taking words that other people have used in a class discussion and using them in your own discussion without their permission, is plagiarism. And I am going to give a very in-depth analysis of plagiarism, and I will go over that in a future video for you. So it's your responsibility to turn your work in on time. I'm going to show you some where the due dates are for the class, and just please note that you are participating in this class as if it were a face-to-face class. So you need to turn in your work just like you turn in your work in a face-to-face class, and that you need to be punctual with the work that you're doing. And if you're not, you're going to get dropped from the class. And if that happens after the drop date, then you're going to fail the course. So please keep that in mind, that you are responsible to keep up with the work and all the due dates. Now, I do have a picture of the books for you. So the primary book that we're going to be reading is Everything's an Argument with Readings, the 8th edition. This book is available in the bookstore. You can also download it and do it via desktop, laptop, or any other tablet computer that you might have. You can download it. The rules for writers: you need to get the print version of the book because there is no downloadable version of the book. It's in our bookstore at PCC. This is the PCC custom edition, and you need to have the 9th edition by Hacker, and it needs to be the current one because the old ones don't have the new information on them. So that's rules for writers. You need to get the American Heritage 5th edition paperback dictionary. You also need the novel that we're reading is Tortilla Curtain. So all your work obviously is going to be submitted via Canvas, and I grade it, I read it, I send it back to you. Then you get a grade for the work that you turned in. Now, you can pretty much keep track of your grade and how it's going because Canvas does that for you. But the course breakdown looks just like this. So you are going to write 4 essays, and each of them are going to be worth 100 points each. Before the essay, I have a page that explains what you need to do for the essay, and then I have the essay assignment with a rubric below the assignment. So you can take a look at that. There's Canvas discussions that are worth 200 points total for the whole semester. Quizzes, that's 200 points total for the whole semester, and a research paper, 200 points total for the whole semester. And I've broken these down for the 6 weeks course. It's not in 1 week, obviously. In order to pass this class with a C or better, you need 700 points for the class. And really, Canvas does, the beautiful thing about Canvas is that it calculates your grade for you as you're going along, so you'll get an idea of what your grade is by the end of the semester. I do have the reading schedule, a link to it on the syllabus page. So it's a blue link and it looks just like this. And you click on it and the course readings are here. Most of these pages and the readings are from Everything's an Argument, unless I specify something else. When I say Tortilla Curtain here, the whole book has to be read by February 3rd. So just keep that in mind. It's a novel. And then those are the essays that you need to read. Now, what you're going to be doing on a weekly basis is you're going to be following along the modules. And modules is right here on your Canvas. It's at the upper left-hand corner. It says modules. So I open up a different module every week, and I usually do it Sunday evening, either late afternoon or early evening, so that by Monday morning you will have it. So if you click on modules, this is your work on Canvas, and I have put everything in numerical order for you. So if you click on the first one, and then you click next, and next, and just keep following the next until you get to the end. When I have these videos, I don't know what Canvas has, but if it says that YouTube to refuse to connect and it looks just like this, don't worry about it. Just click on this link at the top, and then you will get the
Hi,
link.
I'm Allison. I'm a high
So that's how that looks. On modules and each of the assignments, they have due dates. Please be mindful of the due dates and the points for each assignment, because those due dates, once it passes the due date, you will not be able to do the assignment. So please make sure that you take care of those due dates. So I am going to open up the first week, Module 0 and Module 1. And then every week after that, I will open up more and more modules. I make a lot of videos, and I post them mostly on the announcements area for the week. This particular week, I may make an incredible amount of videos because it's the first week of class. I suggest that you download the Canvas app on your phone and turn on the notifications. And as I post an announcement, you will get the notification on your cell phone, and then you can check out the announcement. I think you can even you can listen to the announcement. I make more video announcements than anything, so I really like to make videos because I'd like you to see my presence. If you want to have a video question for me, go for it. I love videos, and I'm really into that. I also have this area, which is pin discussions. This is going to be available throughout the whole semester. Our course starts January 6th, it ends February 14th. This is going to be open that whole time. And what I'm going to be doing is you can post questions. I look at these every day, Monday through Thursday. I don't look at them Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I look at it Monday through Thursday. If you have a question about the course that everybody else in the class would benefit from, please post it on the Q&A forum. It's really important that you get your questions answered. If it's a personal question that only I can answer it, then send me an email, and then I will respond to your email. So I hope we have a wonderful semester, and I hope I covered everything. And you can get started with your Canvas right now, and you can get started with your work today.